wearing makeup because it's early. It's hot. And ooh, BBK, what's up? Good morning. I need to play your song on the radio station. I love it. Okay. So I'm flying solo today. Let me get my mic on. I'm flying solo today. Terry's on vacation in Las Vegas, and Bob's it's football season, and I don't need them. You know, I've always been JoJo in these streets by myself. So if they're not here, you know, they just not here. And oh, freaking well. Anyway, let's talk about relationships, you guys, right quick. Okay, it almost seems like it's so hard being in a relationship. It seems like you might as well be by yourself. Because I'm looking, you know, I'm scrolling down my Google thing, and I'm like, man, Mike Hill is putting pictures of when him and Cynthia used to, when they first met, and they're all in love, and the fans are going crazy. And I pray that 5 years from now, that love is still going strong. Now, it's just hard, Daryl, maintaining relationships these days.
It is really hard.
I see everybody just having problems. How many minutes do we go back?
2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Okay. So, I don't know why Dwayne Wade wanted to put on in Twitter that he didn't appreciate seeing not what I expected to go on Twitter and find. Gabrielle Union put up an old picture of her from a love scene in 2009 with another actor and put, hey, big head. And then he had attitude.
Yeah, that's over with.
Oh.
Hey, Dwayne.
Right.
It was questionable about people. People were questioning about Dwayne. I ain't think questioning about
questioning.
What. Same way with you. People questioning with you as well.
Yeah, they question it if he's C because
I want to meet Dwayne.
You know, I was reading this article and it was talking about how everybody is mad at Brad Pitt and Angelina because they let Shiloh be a boy. Because Shiloh said when she was 1 that she wanted to be a boy. And she was putting on boy clothes. And they were like, she could have just been a little tomboy because she did have brothers and sisters, you know. And they didn't feel like they should have just bought into it at 1 year old and just cut her hair like Brad's and put the girl on suits and red carpets and just let her be a boy. So now she's older. I think she's like 12, 14. And she just full on boy.
This can't be Dwayne Wade page, only 9,000 followers. Fake.
Yeah.
We gotta have a blue check.
So, I don't know. Dwayne Wade, people will say the same thing because of his taste in fashion, because of, you know, them allowing their son at 11 years old to choose what he wants to do.
And that nice tattoo on that thigh.
Dwayne, has that tattoo on his thigh.
Thigh.
And I don't know, that's kind of odd with men having thigh tattoos. I don't know many.
No.
But, you know, maybe it was his own fashion thing. Cardi B talks about her insecurities. Why is Cardi B insecure? And are you insecure about Offset leaving? Because you know what? Honestly, at this point, if Offset wants to go, bye-bye. Girl, bye. Bye, girl. I know he's her husband and father of her kids. I just don't have the mentality no more. If you want to leave, go. If you want to come back, it won't be so easy. So just think about all of that when you're trying to leave, that trying to come back is going to be way harder. So if you think that you're willing to put in the fight and the struggle when you got through all of this, why you leaving, and when you're ready to come back, think twice, because it ain't going to be easy street just floating back into somebody's life. These are people's lives, emotions, and everything you're playing with when you're like, I'm going to go. So if you're going to go. Nobody got time to be sitting around with insecurities.
No, Insecurity. That show called Insecurity. You ready to go?
Yeah, the show Insecure.
Insecure. Jesus Christ. You won't get in trouble this week being insecure. We're back on Hip Hop Joint Rap Radio on the producer's channel with
JoJo and these screets.
Yeah,
I should have said screets because we in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Speaking of screets, you know, TiTi is opening up the Queen Royal Crab broil.
Yes, and Gladys Knights.
Queen crabs?
Yes, on Peachtree and Gladys
Knights. Oh, is it at Gladys Knights' own place?
Yes.
Dang, Gladys Knights' place is just done, kaput.
It's done.
Dearly beloved.
I seen that.
Here together.
It's this morning.
They're having a parade.
No way.
Yes, they are. They're having a parade in the streets and they're shutting down the street for the grand opening of the Queen's Crab.
I seen him for the first time on somebody showed me yesterday.
TZ is so freaking awesome. I love him.
He have a place in LA.
Yes. The place in LA, the line is down the street. How about I was in a line, short story, in LA, and me and my homegirl, and they were like, Kimberly Thomas, and the girl didn't answer. They was like, Kimberly Thomas party too. I was the back of the line. I was like, Kimberly, girl, you about to make us miss our spot. Come on. I said, okay, we'll talk to you guys later. I tried to act like we was just standing there chit-chatting with somebody. Man, we moved up so fast and went and sat down in Kimberly Thomas' seat.
Oh, no. I
played dumb. I was like, fool. My girlfriend was looking out. I was like, let's go. Oh, yeah. It was so funny.
Got in.
We got in. We talked to TiTi. We took selfies. Me and TiTi.
So did he have one of the wigs on?
Mm-mm.
So is it now?
He doesn't do that all the time.
Well, he was like a decent young man. Now, do he act like?
Yeah, he was on Good Day Atlanta. If you guys missed it, you can go to Good Day Atlanta's website. He was very articulate, very well put together, very well mannered. You know,
maybe we try to get him on the radio station.
We should, because TT was doing press all week. Press.
And we missed it.
Well,
the opening is this morning.
I just saw it on Good Day Atlanta, and his schedule was tight.
We got somebody here in the studio who tells everything was going on. This morning, 10 to 2.
Oh, yeah. So we still got time to get down there. Everything is from 10 to 2 today.
Everything's 10 to 2.
TT, I'm so proud of you. I told him this already. Me and him had a conversation about the whole Janet Jackson interview video that he did. Remember the time? You know, TT did the remake of it.
No.
And Janet helped him. She was there on set with him while he was doing it. She wanted him to do it. Yeah, they filmed it in L.A. Him and Lala Milan, they I think they're best friends and roommates, and they got this $1 million crib together in L.A. It's really nice. He lives in L.A. Oh, yeah, he made it. He lives in L.A. He said the seafood in L.A. was good, but not great. And it was missing something. So when he went to New Orleans, he loved that whole Cajun flavor. So he opened one up in a new... Actually, no. The first one was in Houston.
Okay.
He took that whole thing to Houston and opened up one. Grand opening. Everybody was there. I didn't even fly there, you guys. Wow. Nobody flew me. Thanks, Munson. And then he opened up his second one in L.A. This is the third one.
Oh, he had 2 in L.A.?
He has one in LA and one in Houston, and this is the third one that he's opening up in Atlanta.
I hope we do good. Hope they don't come.
No, it's gonna do great because everyone loves TT. He has over 7 million followers.
It's this other guy who was on. He does. Whose show was on? He took Wendy Williams' place yesterday.
Oh, the Jerry O show.
I don't like that show.
I love Jerry O. Why not?
It's just not funny.
I like Jerry. He's so silly. He's like, what's his name?
And you think he was a gay man, but he's a heterosexual male.
Yes.
But I just.
You're just mad because he was taken already.
No, I'm just mad. I don't like this. I just don't like this show.
You didn't like it?
No, I don't like him at all.
He's so freaking funny.
No.
He reminds me of what's the white guy? Jim Carrey. He reminds me of like a younger Jim Carrey.
I don't like Jim Carrey either.
Oh, you don't?
No,
okay.
No, he's not Dolomite.
Well, guess what? I'm glad that the views and opinions of Daryl Davis does not matter because Jerry O got his show. It was the court of public opinion voted him in because he did such an amazing job filling in for Wendy Williams when she was at the Sober House. Basically,
wow!
No, he did. He did great. And he had great guests. And Wendy is going to... See, the fact that Wendy's helping him produce this show and she wants it to be Wendy at 10 and then Jerry on next. But to me, they would actually probably have like the same type of guests. However, I think Jerry O would be able to pull in those white guests that Wendy would not be able to pull in.
Right.
Because they're probably still thinking about, oh, Wendy throwing everybody under the bus. And a lot of them are just afraid to go on her show because they don't want to be humiliated because they seen what Wendy can do. So she can get them on the Jerry O show, which still gets the ratings, and Wendy has a new show, which means a multiple stream of income. So she's going to have more income because that Jerry O show is her baby.
Okay.
Yeah, she's producing it.
It's gonna be her show still.
Yes.
She's smart though.
She's a very smart woman. Jerry is just excited to be on the show.
Yeah, because it sounds just like Wendy's show, but it got his name. Normally it's not the Wendy show, but it's just Jerry. It have his name on it and her audience.
The difference is that he's not coming out the elevator. He's already gonna be in the seat.
Right.
They just try to switch it up a little bit, but basically we felt like we were watching a white Wendy. Ooh, with a heart.
No, I don't.
Without the Tin Man taking her heart.
Yeah, I just can't deal with him.
See, you don't like Jim Carrey though.
No, I don't think too many guys are funny.
Oh, okay. So do you think? Okay. Speaking of your top 5 guys that are funny, Snoop Dogg also had a list of 5 top rappers that he thought were the best. But I want you to give me, Daryl, the top 5 guys that you think are funny.
My top 5 guys who I think is funny. Wow, who?
What about D.L. Hughley?
He's there. I'll say him.
Kevin Hart.
I like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, yeah. So Kevin Hart, DL, Cedric the Entertainer.
Aha! So you do think Terry is funny?
No. Terry. No, I'm not. Terry trying to throw me under the bus. Terry just favors him.
Oh, okay.
Because like you said, you finna clean him up. He said,
he liked like an unclean.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that clean up.
Scarred veteran.
No, I'm not saying that.
Cedric the Entertainer.
No, Terry's old school type of guy.
Yeah. Yeah, smoking. Me and Terry got into a fight, you guys, last week.
About smoking?
Yes. I just read this article in the Bible about how we should keep our body pure.
You said about the bathroom break he did?
Yeah. No, I told him about smoking in the bathroom.
You did talk about that too?
Yes, I did last week.
What did you say?
I was going in last week.
You talking about what happened in the house? You talking about in the
studio?
No,
I just said, where are you going? When he was about to come back inside, and he said, I said, there's no smoking in the restroom. And he was like, oh, I know. And I was like, oh, okay. But that night, let me tell you guys, I don't know what happened. That evening, we were waiting for the valet. My car was being valeted. Hey, Rod. Hey, Boo. Okay, so I just had a terrible, terrible, terrible bout. For the last year and a half, you guys, I had throat cancer. So I underwent radiation, chemotherapy, and it was just bad. And throat cancer. And we all know about secondhand smoke, right?
Right.
So Terry is always smoking. And he's the type of smoker that it's not like you don't know he smokes. He's the type of smoker that when he walk into the room, you smell smoke.
Yeah, you do.
When he get in the car, you smell smoke. So we were waiting for the valet, and we were like 45 minutes from the house. And I said, Terry, don't you think that you do know that I just, had throat cancer, right? And he was like, well, you don't have throat cancer now. I do know that. You don't have it now. I was so offended, you guys. So offended. Because even if I did not have throat cancer, like right now, like I don't, like the secondhand smoke. And then why would I want to be around other smoke? And he was like, well, maybe I'm smoking because it's a habit. I'm not just like, F Jonelle, I'm going to smoke. That is not my mindset. And I'm thinking, well, maybe if you were my friend and you gave it some consideration, you would be like, I'm going to not do this around her because she just came over a terrible stint where she almost lost her life. And I don't know if it was caused by cigarette smoke, but it was throat cancer. I think that's enough to rule out.
That is enough.
No
right
smoking
there.
In the air. You know?
That's more than.
And he actually seemed offended that I was even offended by it. Like, he tried to really do the reverse offensing. And I was like, no, you're not going to reverse offense me. So that was our little fight. It was quiet in the car for like 20 minutes. But me and Terry, we cannot stay mad. I'll never stay mad at Terry because we just vibe, you know? You know how you had that best friend, like you kind of vibe with?
And he hopped the White House fence too.
Oh, yeah. He did hop over the White House fence because he got there. And I don't know what happened with his credentials. He started patting his pockets like he did at the event we went to. I don't know. I think I said I was on the list. I don't know. He was supposed to be on the list. I don't know why Terry attempted to hop the gate at the White House. And I don't know why he attempted to fall and bust his head down to the white meat and had stitches hopping the fence. So I don't know. I can't explain it. He's not here to defend himself. That's what happened. Okay, Snoop Dogg reveals his top 5 rappers. And I'm not amazed at this list. I'm not surprised, okay? Because we from the West Side, and I feel like we were kind of on the same page. So Snoop Dogg's top 5, number 1. Okay, number 1, he was on the Nick Cannon's Mornings on Power 106. Who knew Nick Cannon had a radio show?
Nick Cannon had a morning show?
Yes, Nick Cannon's Mornings on Power 106. Wow, Nick, you're doing it. So he was on there and he said that he really revealed the MCs that paved the way for an icon like himself. He started with Slick Rick. See, nobody be mentioning Slick Rick, but Slick Rick was cold with it. He had bedtime stories, right?
Yeah,
That was dope. Followed by Ice Cube. You know, you got to throw the cube in there. That's what I Connect Gang, BB Gang. Rakim.
Yeah.
Oh, we know Rakim. You know Rakim has a podcast, right? He does it here in Atlanta in his basement. He got a podcast. Yeah. Third, 4th place was a toss-up between Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One.
I'll say KRS-One.
Yeah. So he put them neck and neck because the 5th spot went for himself, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Now that shows you how humble he is to put himself in number 5. And maybe he wasn't putting them in any particular order. But yeah, I love you, Snoop. I love you for that. And that's probably how my list would have went. Now, a lot of people would be mad. Jay-Z's not on the list.
Right.
And then they would be like, why is Tupac? Why is Nipsey Hussle? But he didn't say that. He said icons who paved the way for an icon like himself.
I didn't hear about Nipsey Hussle till like about
the funeral.
No, I heard about last year.
Okay.
Actually, it was this young lady brought.
When he won a Grammy, that's when.
No, last time I checked. That's last time my first time I heard Nipsey Hussle. Last time that I checked.
The last time that I checked and heard of Nipsey Hussle was when Lauren London and him announced they were together, and I was like, "Who's this Nipsey Hussle?"
Yeah, everybody like that knew who. I mean, he's a great guy. He's doing things for the LA community. Crenshaw and Slauson.
Oh my God!
They're still shooting folks over there though.
You guys,
still the hood.
You're in LA. It's still the hood, and that's why me and Daryl had to escape because we value our life.
I worked right down the street on 43rd and Crenshaw, right down the street from there. And
Daryl always tried to be hood, but Daryl was so not hood.
I was born and raised in Watts. I'm hood. I worked on 43rd and Crenshaw at 1580 K-Day in that sales office.
Oh, okay. That might have make you hood.
You know, the tower right back there. You know, with the tower back there in the park.
Yes, in Burt Park. Okay, we're going to start a web page about what makes you hood.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, what makes you hood. Because everybody that's saying they hood and repping, they ain't really hood.
They never hood. I still lived until I was 22 years old.
But wait a minute. When did you move to Carson? At what age?
I never lived in Carson.
You didn't?
I left Watts when I was 22.
Really? And where did you go?
Oh my God, I forgot. Other side of
the hood?
No, Huntington Park somewhere, Long Beach.
Let me tell you guys something. No. I lived on 91st between Hoover and Figueroa from the day I was born until I was 19 years old when I got married.
So I lived longer than you then. I stayed literally I was 22 years old. I stayed in Watts.
I moved to Rancho Cucamonga.
And actually I came back home. I couldn't believe I lived in Watts that long. Jesus Christ.
Really? Rick Cannon's shows are powerful? Wow, I gotta listen to it. I like Nick. I remember the very first time Nick Cannon came out with Kenan and Kel, and they was like Kenan, and everybody was like, "Yay, Kel, yay, Nick Cannon." Crickets, and Nick Cannon said, "You guys might not know me now, but one day I'm gonna be famous, and you guys are gonna clap for me." And he was 10 years old, and look what he did. I mean, the mind is an amazing thing. Amazing.
He spoke those things into existence, and it happened.
Let me tell you who I met this week when JoJo was in these streets. Dr. CB's sister. So Dr. CB's sister, Dr. CB is a herbal guru, and he was the one who they're saying was the conspiracy behind Nipsey Hussle getting killed because he was going to expose everything that was going on in his case. So I asked her, why are you doing all these interviews? She's been on the Breakfast Club. And I'm like, if you had to put something out, what would you tell people? And I want you guys to listen to what she said she would tell people. I hope that it comes out loud.
I want people to be aware that your food is very important and your food sources are very important. How you line up your life is what you think. So what you eat is the basis of who you are. So I want people to know that it is very important to straighten your bags and understand that your truth is your food.
That was like a real deep, powerful statement.
What you eat. You know, somebody sent me some food. This brother, he's deep like her.
Do you believe that though, Daryl?
It is, because he grew his own tomatoes and okra. He sent me a picture of this. He said he believed in that, you know, people. I used to grow my own vegetables.
Okay.
And it's a big difference because, you know, you go buy stuff from the store.
Yep.
They have these chemicals in it. They're not clean. And so much people touching your tomatoes.
She said you have to consider the source of your food.
And then black folks don't wash their bananas off.
I never thought about that. I wash my bananas sterile.
You do?
Since the time that she said that. At the event, they were passing around cinnamon rolls. I passed. They were passing around pizza. I passed. They were passing around all kinds of, you know.
Right.
I went to the counter and got me some grapes, some strawberries. And somebody else told me that alkaline water, you know how Dr. CB believed in being fully alkaline because cancer cannot live in a body that's fully alkaline.
Okay.
But if you take prescription medication, the alkaline water is too high and it will actually drown down the medication.
So you can't take alkaline water.
And I did not know that. And I've been doing it for a year and I've been wondering why the nerve pain pills are not as effective. From that moment that she said this, I have had like 2% of neuropathy pain because I was careful as to what I put in my mouth.
Right.
I've been eating the Activia yogurt and the Good Belly yogurt, and I've been drinking the soy milk, the unsweetened. And this morning I had 2 bananas and some pears in my smoothie. I made a smoothie with it with protein shake. But I have not had the pain that I've had. This is the 3rd day of the best pain that I have had.
But people don't realize that kind of stuff. I mean, the chemical things in alkaline water, it probably do break down the aspirins or any kind of medication you're trying to take. So it's not going to be effective.
We're supposed to eat to feed ourselves.
Yeah,
I didn't know you got to feed your cells like that.
Normally I still drink water from my refrigerator. I don't really care for bottled water.
Well, the tap water in Atlanta has actually a higher pH balance than a lot of the Dasani water and a lot of bottled waters that
I don't
you
really
get.
Because bottled water is plastic.
It is acid. The water is full of acid.
So yeah, I don't buy it.
So I've been taking my medication with tap water. I've been eating like really good. And I have had no pain.
No pain, no
gain. Sugar, and no bread.
Well, guess what? It's time to take a break, sugar.
Okay, we got to take a break, you guys. The chef should be here telling y'all this, but, you know, now me and Daryl got to just beat everybody.
Yeah, we got to beat everybody.
We'll be back after this break. HHJRR Radio. I hope you guys are downloading the app or go to the website. Go to the website, HHJRR Radio. HHJR.
Radio.com. Keep it locked right here.
Goodbye.
Yep, you know what, this is right. Alkaline, that stuff. Well,